Hello, this is Anastasia. In this video, I will show you 5 different ways of creating baby boomer. If you are interested, keep watching. First one is with acrylic paints. We will need natural brush number 2 and 2 shades of acrylic paints, natural and white. I will start with the nude color, apply it near the cuticle and start blending, just moving my brush back and forth, back and forth. And it's all about the consistency. It should be something in between wet and dry. Then I take white and starting from the bottom, I start blending these colors and you can move your brush back and forth until you achieve the perfect blend. Then we need to wait a couple minutes and repeat. Unfortunately, it is not possible to do it with acrylic paints with only one layer, as in order to achieve this consistency, we need to make them semi-transparent and they will not cover the nail. So we need 2 to 3 layers depending on the intensity of the color. Then I simply repeat it. I start with the cuticle with a nude color and then I blend the white starting from the free edge. If you don't have a nude acrylic paint, you can always mix brown, pink, yellow and a little bit of white and create the color that you like. You always need to keep your brush clean in order to achieve a perfect blend. And it seems like we can stop at this moment. We need to wait 3 to 5 minutes until it's completely dry, and after that we can seal it with a top coat, and this is the result that we have. As you can see, the fade gets pretty good after the acrylic paint is totally dried, and you can use different colors and create different ombres with this technique. Not necessarily baby boomer, any kind of ombre. Another one is for gel lovers. We will need white and cover pink and also an ombre brush. I will start by creating a background. I'm using gel polish, you can also use gel, cure it, and then I will take a semi-translucent pink or clear builder gel, apply a thin layer. Do not cure, apply white right on a wet pink, and then with the ombre brush I will dip it in a clear pink and start to blend it. The white I'm using is pretty bright, so if you want to master this technique you probably can use a natural white first, and then I take a builder cover pink gel and apply it near the cuticle to the center of the nail. Then you need to clean the brush to get rid of the excess gel, and then I am blending it back and forth. I didn't cure the white, so they are both wet and it's pretty easy to blend them. At this moment we will cure and repeat it. I will apply white, and now I will show you a little different way how we can blend it. I will use gel polish instead of builder gel. So there are 2 options and you can use any of them. And then we start blending again, back and forth. Once you feel that there's too much nude or too much white, simply clean the brush and remove the excess and continue blending. So I think it's enough now. Now we can cure, and the builder I'm using, this is Bodybuilder Cover Pink Warm by NSI. Even though it's cover pink, it's still semi-translucent, so I like to use it to finish this application. I will apply it from the cuticle, moving my brush back and forth. Right now I'm using the regular synthetic gel brush number 6, and when I'm in the center of the nail, I just stretch it so it will not completely cover my white part. And if you feel like you need more fade in the center, feel free to add a little more gel, or you can simply skip this step. So I finish application, then we need to cure it, and if you need to file the nail, you can do it as well. File and buff and seal it with the top coat, and this is the result that we have. We can use builder gels or gel polishes for this technique. Next one is for acrylic people. We will need white and cover powders, and we also need monomer. Now let's start from the white one. I'm using white with the glitter, which is so much easier to blend. By the way, if you would like to learn more about acrylic ombres, feel free to watch my free webinar all about ombre. I will leave the link down below. When working with acrylic, we also need to make sure that the surface is completely even to avoid filing later. Then I'm taking Cover Pink and applying it near the cuticle. Then I keep my brush flat and gently stretch it towards the free edge. You need to care not only about the fade and the color, but also about the surface. Like I told you, if the surface will be too bulky and if there will be too many bumps, you will regret it when filing, so try to do the cuticle work as good as you can. I think we need more nude here, so I added additional bead near the cuticle and continue stretching it towards the free edge. Do not forget to press the product near the cuticle along the side walls as it needs to be completely thin. And if you stretch too much nude towards the white part, it's fine, you can always clean it fast before it's cured. I think we are done here with the fade, and then we need to wait a few minutes and we can file and buff it, or simply seal it with the top coat if you're happy with your application. And this is the result of acrylic ombre. Next one is with eyeshadow applicator. I already have a background which is cured, and then I start to blend the white gel polish with the eyeshadow applicator. Honestly, this is the method I like least because it really works good with the regular nail polishes but not as good with the gel polishes. Or you can use the special sponge, which is better as it is bigger and it takes more product, and then you simply dab, dab, dab towards the cuticle back and forth until you reach the fade that you like. Usually you need to do 2 to 3 layers to achieve a good fade. Like I said, I really like this method of creating different kind of ombres, but not the baby boomer, as you can still see the small dots. Then I will apply semi-translucent pink gel polish to create a better fade, cure it, seal it with the top coat. And the last but not least is with the airbrush. I already have my background, I buffed it, and then I'm holding my airbrush at 45-degree angle and start to pull the trigger, if you know what I'm talking about. So I have a white paint in my airbrush, and as you can see, there's already a little bit of paint near the free edge. With this method, you need to be really patient. If you will be hurrying, then you will get too much paint and too much water on your tip, and it will simply peel in 2 days. So you need to have a little patience, move the airbrush back and forth until the white goes on the sides, on the free edge, and create this perfect fade. I like this method the most at the moment as it is really fast and relatively easy once you understand how to work with the airbrush and achieve the right consistency. And also I like this fade. I think it actually looks so natural and it doesn't give any thickness unlike other products. So once you're happy with the color, you can always do another layer. Just wait 1-2 minutes when it's dried, and I think we need to add a little bit more white to the free edge, but we need to stop at some point, and let's make it a little brighter. And yes, I think that's enough, and the corners are white now. And then we need to wait 1 or 2 minutes, seal it with the top coat, cure, and this is the result, baby boomer with the airbrush. These are 5 ways of creating baby boomer. Let me know, guys, which one did you like the most, and if you're offering it to your clients, which one are you using currently? Maybe using the one I didn't mention in this video. I would like to learn it. If you are new on this channel, consider subscribing as I post nail art tutorials, tips and tricks every week. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!